Hell, I may even mix them up so one side is blue, one side is black, and piss people off who can't handle that. So I chose the Somas Dream Bar. This is in the polished aluminum opposed to the black. It's a 31.8, 780 millimeter length. Very nice, slight soft polish on it. It's got little markings here for cutting if you want to make these a little shorter, but I ain't going shorter on these. I'm just digging these. They got a nice sweep back. It doesn't give me the size on or the degree of sweep, but that's pretty good. The degree of rise is very decent as well, but it doesn't state that here. Sorry, I don't got that info. I'm not that geeky, but not today. Let's pull the next thing out of this box. So these are the Paul Moto. It's the Mini Moto brake, and these came in blue. They only had one set in blue. I got the other one in black, so I will have mixed matched, but again, it's pretty impressive packaging. There was a sticker already used. Got a little literature there. And then we got this nice paper sack here that unfolds. So we got the noodle, and we got two levers. These things are super light, and they got a little polished chrome or polished aluminum there at the base. And then they got the pad separate. So they're using the Cool Stop thin line. Oh, what else do we got here? We got Shimano Xt. So I'm going with the shifter on this. Trigger shifter, going with an 11-speed. So I'm going to have 11-speed cassette as well. But this is the SL M800R 11-speed here. Unbox this puppy. Open. This packaging nowadays is crazy. What presentation? That's going back in the garbage. But what's cool about this is with the XT, which is one shy of the top. This is mountain bike line. One shy of the top, just below XTR. They do give you a cable with this, and it has a green coating. So most likely under the coating is going to be a polished stainless steel, and then the coating is something similar to a Teflon, so it's going to give some really slick movement. And they give you their line too, so this could also be pre-lubed. So we're going to have really easy movement inside of here. So this is one area we could have issues. When we do break down a system or diagnosing, we got derailleur issues. We either check in the shifter. That's one section. We got derailleur housing. Housing and cable of sliding. That's another section. And then we got the rear derailleur. We have the rear derailleur has its movements, its pivot points. So we're checking all those things, trying to break up, see where the problem's coming from. Sometimes it's just the shifter that's the issue that's not engaging. Next item is I'm going one-by setup with this. So this is a Shimano GRX. Got lucky and found this in stock. Not through my distributor, but somewhere online. So this is going with a 40 tooth. That's going to be going in conjunction with my 11-speed. So I'll have that versatility. You know, if I want to be on the road, doing some road riding, commuting, something like that, having some fun, or going off into the dirt, I got that versatility. You know, I could always change the rear cassette up to you know, the 12-speed, or get the largest 11-speed available for the climbing gear. Ooh la la. So here I could make up my mind. I got some, these are if I want to go off-road gravel, mostly gravel, maybe some on-road, but these are Panaracer Gravel King Plus Pro Light. I got them at a 43 mil wide. The rim I have is a Mavic Open Pro. So they told me from the shop I got them from, they can go up to 42. Mavic, when I looked on their site, it said 28. So we'll see what happens. But I actually got a couple sets. I got another road. I don't have it in here though. After that, my other set of Paul's. These are the Paul levers. Ooh la la. So first time having Paul. Pretty impressed just looking at it. It's eye candy. It's boutique. We got polished barrel adjusters again with the steel cartridge bearing right there. Super light, nice 1 or 2 finger trigger action right there. Very nice feel. Moss. Here is the other brake. This is the Paul Black, and it's a matte. It's nothing polished about it or anything like that. We do have polished aluminum, super light. Again, we got the salmon color brake line right there. I'm not sure if these are going in the front or the back. Doesn't matter. Hell, I may even mix them up so one side is blue, one side is black, and piss people off who can't handle that. Got another wheel. This here, I believe this is should be a bottom bracket that I got for the GRX. Should be it's a SMBBR 60. I wanted to get something comparable to an Ultegra, which is road level, just below the top of the line, which is Dura-Ace. And these aren't too expensive. Probably talking 25-30 bucks. You can upgrade to your top of the line Dura-Ace for, I don't know, 30-40 bucks. So as far as bottom brackets go, it's an outboard system, but it is threaded. That's what I like about that. So really going to keep it simple, no press fit. This little baggie right here, these are the Shimano housing stops for the down tube. So I'm not going to run down tube shifters like old school, but it is a connection here. I can put that mount there, and then my cables, my derailleur cables, will come in with a barrel adjuster. So when I'm riding, I go down to my down tube, make my on the bike adjustments if I need to. Boom. Anytime I can use my fingers to make an adjustment, you're probably okay. If you got to break out a tool and touch a screw, you're probably going to F something up. So beware. Here's the headset. So didn't go too cheap, didn't go too fancy. It's a by Cane Creek, and this is their 40. So I did want some quality. I figured I'm gonna have that bike for a long time. It's gonna go through bunch of transitions. I can always pick something up if I want to go something eye candy like a Chris King or something like that. But this is pretty damn decent. I can do just about anything on this and feel comfy. Gives you everything you need. Your crown race, seal cartridge bearing, bottom cup, top cup. Gives you a star nut if you need. All Cane Creek stuff. Very pretty, good quality. Check out their website. If you have trouble finding a headset, you can match up your part. They might match up your bike so they can help you find that specific bearing. Some of these bearings don't have a cup. They're sitting inside the frame like integrated. So then we have a special angle, a degree on top, certain diameter, interior diameter, outer diameter. So you can dial that in for you. And for the stem, not too bad. I think this was like how much was this? Maybe a $50, $60 stem. It's their Comp 4 Axis 44 stem. So nothing cheap about Ritchie. Definitely some lightweight stuff. You can get much lighter. But I got a shorty. I mean, I got a 70 mil. Didn't want to be too stretched out. I like kind of being in a little bit. So maybe have a little more control when you get into some bumpy, crazy stuff. 4 bolts for the handlebar right there, and yeah, it's a 31.8, blah blah blah, 70 mil, 8 degree rise, 84, blah blah blah, boom. Let's see, last but not least, inside my box, I might have more stuff somewhere else. I hope I have all my parts, but first time I'm gonna go with the Brooks. Not your traditional leather Brooks. This is the what is this? Hang on to that receipt. This is the C17C Cambium all weather. So it's basically natural flexible rubber, moves with you, all surface absorption, continuously comfort. I'll be the judge of that. But it has a 60-degree angle. I guess that their other ones, the ones that are leather, the other models, I'm not too familiar with the other models, but I do appreciate their stuff, and I really like the leather look. I wanted to get something with this. They had more of a brass or a copper rivet finish, but those are out of stock, but I just need to get something right now. Got this at a local store. They said if I don't like it, I can take it back, but of course you got to get your butt on it and see what's going on. All right, the wheel set I'm going with, like I said, it's the Mavic Open, not quite the Open Pro. They may have changed their name. It says Open Elite. So the hubs are Shimano 105. So this is a solid wheel set. I feel comfortable riding cross country on these wheels, bike packing, jumping into a cyclocross race, beating the crap out of it in the gravel. Again, it's not very wide. I think the rim interior is about 23. It is a 32 spoke, but as far as reliability, this is the key. Sidewall braking surface. I am going with the Thompson the Thompson seat post. They're running a 27.2. I've had this sitting around for many, many years and finally putting it back into rotation. Sexy.